Hey everyone! So today I just wanted to give you a general update as to how I'm doing with appointments and things like that. So just to give you a little bit of a background, when I was discharged from the mental health ward in December, I didn't have a psychologist at the time that I was seeing regularly. So they attempted to set up an appointment for me that day that I was to be discharged, but the social worker couldn't get them on the phone for whatever reason to make an appointment. So she just wrote it out on a card for me and told me basically to do it myself when I got home. I was also given a follow-up appointment with, we'll call him Dr. M, the same psychologist who tried to feed me the "you have a mild mood disorder" crap. So Dr. M told me himself that he wasn't taking on new patients, but would follow up with me until I could see the other psychologist. I, of course, didn't see the point in going back to see the psychologist they appointed me at all until 2 days after the hospital, when I'm being informed I'm being charged with mischief and from an incident that happened like 6 months prior. So anyway, today I had one of those days where unexpected things happen. So I go for my follow-up appointment with Dr. M, and conveniently Dr. H, which is the other psychologist that I was assigned. So conveniently Dr. H and Dr. M are both in the same office, just have different receptionists. So I decide to deal with making the appointment to see Dr. H first, just get that out of the way. And of course the receptionist gives me a hard time asking why I want to make an appointment with Dr. H when I'm here to see Dr. M. So again, I have to tell someone, I'm just doing what I was told. I just got out of the mental hospital. These are the things they told me, and I'm just trying to follow along with it. So she basically refused to make the appointment with Dr. H until I at least spoke with Dr. M. So I just dropped it for the time being before I decided to rip the chip right off her shoulder, because this lady, again, a mental health ward in a hospital, and the receptionist has not a smidge of empathy. So anyways, my husband and I wait, and finally we get called in to see Dr. M. I was really happy that my husband could be there with me, because alone Dr. M likes to see how far he can push you. Like I said before, I figured out his game and I'm not playing it. So of course with my husband there, he is nice to me and has a completely different tone. Asks how I'm doing, I tell him I'm fine, that my anger and my hypomania are a lot more under control now. Then Dr. M asks a question that just makes him look downright neglectful. He asks, what are you taking again? And I was like, thinking in my head, like, seriously? I get it, okay? Like, you have a lot of people that you're trying to help, but shouldn't an educated person such as yourself be smart enough to, I don't know, maybe scan over my case file before I walk into your office? Like, it takes 5 minutes, trust me, it's not that difficult. So by this point I'm getting agitated, so I ask him why he felt the need to put me on something that is known to cause birth defects in babies. And he fed me the crap that I already saw coming about many drugs causing birth defects and blah blah blah. Finally I got to the issue of Dr. H and the receptionist not wanting to give me my appointment. And Dr. M smiles at me and says, I'll take you on as a patient. Of course, in my head, I'm like screaming, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I came here thinking this was the last time I was gonna ever have to see this jerk, and now he's taking me on as his fucking patient. So then I had to tell him about the incident 6 months ago and the pending charges, and it was just bloody horrible. And I had to ask him to write me something I could take to court with me. Thank God he didn't have, make me come back another day for that. So I got the note. He said he would see me again in 2 months. Nice checkup. And I got the hell out of there. And at first I was literally in disbelief. I was literally asking God out loud, why? Right now, I'm just trying not to freak out over this, but I can't help but feel like Dr. M already doesn't take my illness seriously. I'm sorry that I'm so good at hiding it, but trust me, Dr. M, I have bipolar disorder, and I struggle with it more than I would ever show you. And you want to know why? Because I don't trust you. And trust is everything to me. Your bedside manner definitely could use some improvement, and probably out of all the psychologists I've ever met, you are the least empathetic. I lost all respect for you when you chose to drop an involuntary hold on me with absolutely no evidence that I was still a suicidal risk. And pulling me away from the 2 hours a day I got to spend with my daughter was the topping on that cake. But that's life, right? Throws you a curveball when you least expect it. I'm taking this as another hurdle. Another hurdle that I am going to get over. And as my mom would say, one day at a time. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, or leave me a comment below. And until next time, remember, you're never alone.